Alrighty, guys, here it is right here. 2017 18 Dodge Durango was towed in. Guess what? From another shop. Oh my goodness, I know y'all get tired of hearing me say. Actually, one guy brought that up. All I know, y'all, every time I turn around, you bashing other mechanics. Look, man, I'm discussing what I'm working on, big dog. It was towed in. Now, I got a little bit of the brief story. She bought it at an auction. How many miles? Guys, do y'all realize how risky that is? Okay? Just about every car that was sold to an auction or given to an auction is there for a reason. Okay, she bought it at an auction for a steal, from my understanding. Got some issues, overheating, so she took it to a shop. Before I start this up, let me see, is there anything obvious going on under here? Because I shouldn't drive this in. I should put it in, but it all depends. They towed it in, but they said it's drivable. Yeah. Supposedly the other shop did a coolant flush. Now, how in the hell will a coolant flush fix a overheating condition? Unless, let me see. Yeah, see, all that's nasty. But see, here's the thing with mechanics. They think they so short-sighted. Some of them are short-sighted. All right? If you got a complaint of overheating, just because you see nasty shit in the reservoir doesn't mean, all you need is a coolant flush. Yeah, we just need to clean all that out, clean it out of the engine, you'll be fine. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying some mechanics are short-sighted like that, okay? Yeah, guys, you got to think way ahead. And just advanced stuff like this, you got to be ahead of the game and be on your A game as far as explaining this stuff. This is a new radiator cap. Motor Rad. Oh, I thought that was Derman. That's not a Derman cap. But, whoa. Y'all hear that pressure? Now, this car been sitting here for a while. Why do I still have pressure? Okay. Something ain't making sense. It was told. I remember seeing the tow just about hours ago. Maybe an hour ago. Maybe somebody came and drove it and did some, tried to bring it around so the guy can write it up. Well, anyway, I got to get it in and find out why it's overheating. But, guys, a coolant flush is not going to fix the overheating problem. In fact, maintenance is not designed to fix problems. Maintenance work is designed to prevent problems. PM, preventive maintenance. Yes, when you do an oil change, your goal behind doing an oil change is to prevent your engine from damaging, locking up, seizing up. Okay, you need fresh oil in it from time to time. You need to drain the oil out, put new oil in. Yeah, that's called maintenance. Transmission, same way. Okay, when you do a transmission service, all you doing is trying to help prevent your transmission from its early death, its early grave. Okay, you're not fixing anything when you do a transmission service. You're taking an old filter out, putting in a new filter. Hopefully that's what you're doing. And new fluid, coolant flush. It's designed to get rid of the old coolant and go in with new coolant. Power steering fluid, when we used to have them, there's no longer power steering fluid. All this stuff is electronic power steering. But my point is, maintenance work fixes no problem. A coolant flush not going to fix overheating. All right, I'm dwelling too much on that. So I got to figure out why this thing overheating. Where's my key? Let me go in here. Let's crank this thing up. And that pressure, something ain't right. Maybe somebody came out here. All right. Oh, damn. Rough idle like a mug. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Y'all don't smell that. But I smell it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's getting whiter and whiter. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all making sense, guys. Okay, yes. That's about it. All right. Oh. How fast is that pressure bill? I hope this shit don't blow up on me. Guys, this thing got internal. Ah, my goodness. I got to shut this down. Look at all this white smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, that is water. What's happening is coolant is getting into the combustion area. All right, exhaust gases and coolant is mixing. When that happens, you will get that white smoke. I'm putting this back on. I'm gonna get this in the shop. Guys, y'all know where this is headed. This is an all aluminum engine. I ain't doing no damn head gasket. Okay, sure, I'll check head gaskets, or I'll check for the presence of exhaust gases in the cooling system. I'm gonna check that because I gotta tell them something. But my estimate gonna essentially end up being, look at that. Oh, it's rough. I don't like them up. Eventually end up being an engine. I know what I'm gonna hear in the comment section, but I don't care. I'm not wasting time on a damn. Look, I have no history on this. I don't know what's been happening. I don't know what happened. All I know is a coolant flush was done, and she bought it from the auction. All right, it was likely at the auction because the last decent mechanic told him, "Oh, you need an engine." We're not gonna. Okay, yeah, you overheated this thing. Who knows? The cooler. I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna go through the motions. The motion is I've been allocated an hour to figure out what's wrong with cars. So I'm not gonna cheat this customer. I'm gonna spend some time on it and figure out. Let me go do my y'all call it a head gasket test. It's nothing more than this thing running rough. All right, guys. Oh my goodness, yes, this engine 154. I don't know what happened, guys. I mean, that's not common for a 154 mile car to just for that to happen. I don't know if they sprung a leak and kept driving. For the most part, that's usually what happened. Customers will spring a leak and just keep driving their car, and these aluminum heads and aluminum engine parts will essentially warp and cause all kinds of crazy things. But let me go in the shop and go through the motion. Guys, I'm gonna end this video, but y'all know where this is headed. I'll let y'all know in the comment section what the freak happened. All right, I gotta go. Thanks for watching.